Hey, and welcome to another High Play. This is gonna be me with some commentary and dueling some guys. As you can see, this is from an older version of the game, and we'll actually see later in the video, we'll transition into some patches where we have the first Hitscan patch that kind of ruined the game, and Hitscan is still kind of ruined. So starting off with the kill on that engineer when everything was projectiles and everything was hunky-dory because it was fun and burst rifle was not broken. So this is another game, I think. I think I died shortly after the clip was missing or something like that. So yeah, Assassin is a freaking great class. Has a kit for everything. I'm not sure why he's so strong, but he's like the only class that has 2 movement abilities that you can traverse vertically. So yeah, this is just a bunch of old clips. You can see that the animations are different. The slug rifle isn't ridiculously overpowered. So there's some warrior clips. I think like warrior is my, yeah, you can see this is the venom pistol, which eventually turned into the burst rifle and every other hitscan weapon. Like this weapon was fine before it was hitscan. I'm not sure what they were thinking, but I guess they want to dumb down the game because, oh, you know, aiming and predicting is hard. We're just gonna cut out the predicting part and just have aiming. You can also see that the health bar isn't green, it's actually blue, which it was in the early alpha. And you can see already here, like the venom pistol is just so dumb, and so is every other hitscan weapon in the game. Jesus, it's stupid. So there's a bit later, I run into another dude. Managed to get a headshot, do some strafing, and then finish him off with the hitscan, which eventually is removed. Bit later, time to craft. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, there's another guy. If you jump on top of him, this is when the leap did damage actually, so I did hit him there. And then of course, always important to reload your weapons. It's down there on the ground, kill him, and there we go. All right, so here's a bit later. I'm just chilling. There's a guy, and good for me that my axe aim has gotten a lot better than it was here because Jesus, was my axe aim terrible. Look at this, like missing everything. I hit him with the net and he just jumps. There we go! Stand still, let me hit you. Yeah, I got him. Ooh, legendary charge. That's nice. So this is my favorite burst rifle, right? It's projectiles, it's hard to hit, and it's like, ah, damn, like he was out of range. Like my prediction skills wasn't over. If this would have been the current patch, that guy would probably have been dead because the burst rifle is ridiculously strong. And you might notice that the clip only has 18. Yeah, because the burst rifle is strong. It doesn't need fucking 30, okay? Of course, this was the old patch when the engineers jumped straight up and not forward, so they were really easy to kill. So, but that's not the case now. Their movement ability is a lot better. So this is a bit later, and this is why I love like duels where you have projectiles where neither of the guys can hit the other guy. You're like throwing so many axes, like God damn, can't hit anything. Shoot you! All right, finally hit him. I hit. Why am I in the wall? I don't know. Oh shit! Whoops! You know, this is fun. This is what I like. You know, like making mistakes and aiming and stuff like that. It's a lot more fun than projectiles, because if you know, the burst rifle in this patch would have been hitscan, because hitscan is super easy to hit. It's just so easy. It feels like they're catering to like console players who can't aim with the controller. And then I get a hit on him and I throw this thing and I'm flying once again. I gotten a lot more careful when using the dash. And you can see even at this range it kind of works, right? It doesn't do a shit ton of damage. Its projectiles is a bit harder to hit, but we can definitely do it. So this is a little bit later when I've healed up and stuff. And I run into this engineer guy, do the jump, and do the run around the bout around the tree stump. And I'm just gonna wait for his shield to go down. And then he also has the auto rifle that isn't in the game anymore. And then we hit almost all of our X's. Here I would have, yeah, there we go. And you can see like, oh man, my prediction wasn't on point. That's fine, I got the kill anyway. The burst rifle doesn't need to be good. All right, so here's the first patch of the hitscan. Now this was the patch where hitscan was absolutely overpowered. It was ridiculously stupid and ridiculously easy. Now for me, with a guy with over 10,000 hours in Team Fortress 2, tracking someone like this is pretty easy because everybody in this game's moved pretty slowly and that guy wasn't very good and like, what's even the point? I didn't do any predicting, I just pointed at him and he died. It's just such an unsatisfying feeling compared to before. And he was like, use hitscan or lose, right? So here I just I actually get hit by a sniper guy and he stops shooting me for some reason. And this was also when the reload was super fast. So you can see like, I can just dash after him and I just hold down the button and then eventually he dies. Man, isn't that fun. And then we have this thing and we throw this and we're invisible. He can't really hit us. It's fine. Going around, everybody was using SMGs and the AR in the thing, and you can see it's not fun. I would prefer it to be projectiles too. This is a bit later. We have a little bit of a duel. I think this is the one where I lose. Where actually I'm looking at this now and I make so many mistakes. I would right now I would just basically use the ghost walk and walk in front of his face and then scope while in the thing, because here I think this was when the huntsman rifle or the huntsman bow was actually, or hunter bow, excuse me, was a lot better. And you can see like my blink's awful and I'm not even sure what I'm doing. I would not have done this now. I would have stayed in combat in. But I do manage to hit him. And there we go. Oh, he's so weak, but so am I, and he has the machine gun as well. I should probably have contested that a bit more. I've gotten a lot more comfortable in taking damage and stuff, so we're just gonna heal up. And then he's coming. So I'm just gonna I'm backing a little bit. He goes this side, picks up this ammo. Not ammo, these are armor things. And then I didn't even scope and I die. It's just poor, like, that was a shitty play by me. Jesus, so many mistakes. All right, so this is another game. Trying to use the ghost walk there, so this is when the alpha pack came out, I think, yeah. And then, yeah, headshot practice. And then kill him anyway, because it didn't matter. All right, blip. Dead. So yeah, now the burst rifle, who was already fine and already pretty strong and reliable, is super duper strong. And I'm not sure why I don't use it here, because it's currently Hitscan. Is it? No, yes. Yes, it's Hitscan. It's Hitscan. You're gonna see that in other videos too, where like the Hitscan with this weapon is just ridiculously strong. You can kill people from any range. It's better than a shotgun up close, if you just, because when people are close, their head is bigger, so it's easier to headshot. And also, like, with the concussion bomb like that, Assassin is just so strong. Hitscan plus concussion bomb equals you are launched in the air. You can't really do anything unless you burn your movement ability. And if you burn the movement ability, we can just blink after or use, like, Horus to catch up with you. And you're really just screwed. Speaking of being screwed, Hitscan doesn't work if you don't have aim, like I did there. And I'm, like, switching to this, and I'm like, I use the, oh, whoops, use this. All right, there we go. You can see, like, people are also moving so slowly that there isn't really any point to have it be Hitscan. It could just be a fast projectile and it's fine. So here we have some of the ballsiest plays. I'm just gonna start by forging my weapon, and I now have very little health. I'm regenning because I have a purple pauldron, and here comes this guy. So I launch him off. He's invisible. And I blink, and somehow I kill him. Now, the reason he didn't kill me wasn't because I was good, it was because he was bad, right? So that's what I really like about this game, is that like you making mistakes is a lot more impactful than you and the other guy playing badly. So we get a headshot on this guy, and this is a clip I showed before, just showing you the insanity of like the damage for this. So I'm like, there's gonna be a hunter come from behind, and I shoot and I miss, and then one clip, and I'm dead. One clip of just pointing at me and holding down a button, and I'm dead, and I couldn't do shit about it. So there it is in slow motion. It's gonna be the last clip, and this was a green SMG. Look at this. It just, it's been nerfed after this, but it's just like, it melted me. Oh God, the pain. And then I did a whopping 364 with my shotgun.